Who doesn't want to be in charge of their own future? I want everyone in this audience to go learn how to play a musical instrument. There are three main aspects about learning to play a musical instrument that I want each of you to understand. I will begin by alerting you to the issues that learning an instrument can solve. Next, I will tell you how these issues affect your life as a college student. Then, I will be telling you how you can take control of your future and learn to play a musical instrument today. Let me begin by alerting you to the issues that learning an instrument can solve. Aging is something that most people wish they could avoid. I mean, who actually wants to get wrinkles and gray hair? So why would you want that to happen to your brain? As stated in Daily Mail, researchers found that musicians aged 45 to 65 excel in memory and hearing, speech, and noise compared to non-musicians. While a growing body of research finds musical training gives students learning advantages in the classroom, a new study has found musical training can also offset some of the negative effects of growing old. Also, memorization is an important skill that many people often lack. I mean, not everyone goes out of their way to work on their memory skills. As said by Lauren Davis, adults and children can both benefit from learning to play an instrument because it helps the mind to be alert and remain active, eventually helping to sharpen the memory. The ability to determine sequences is also very necessary in many situations. Like, you can use this every day. According to J.C. Romano-Bergstrom, J.H. Howard, and D.B. Howard, although previous studies have shown experts enhanced processing speed and perception, this is the first to demonstrate that people who regularly play a musical instrument showed greater implicit sequence learning, suggesting that experience playing music may improve the efficiency with which people learn sequential regularities in the environment. Next, I will tell you how these issues affect your life as a college student. As younger people, we don't want to get old before we have to, so why wouldn't we want to do something to try and slow down these processes that are going to happen to our brain? As you can see in this chart, learning to play a musical instrument improves memory and the ability to differentiate sounds in speech. Also, memory skills and being able to work with sequences are often important for doing well in school, because you don't want to go into a test and not be able to remember what you've learned over the material and fail the test. Also, as you can see here, learning how to play an instrument nourishes the process of learning, which includes sensory integration, attention, critical thinking, emotional maturity, and motor capacities. So learning how to play a musical instrument can not only help you with memory skills, but also with attention skills, so that you can pay attention in class, and then you can have the ability to remember more after you've left. There are also many other skills that learning how to play an instrument can improve that are important for everyone to have. As you can see in this chart, or this graph, they gave various types of tests to a control group and a group of musicians. As you can see, in every single one of these, the musicians got higher scores, noticeably in melody and rhythm, but also in left motor, right motor, tonal skills, vocabulary, and auditory skills, which vocabulary skills would help anyone, really. Also, now I will be telling you how you can take control of your future and learn to play a musical instrument today. Learning a musical instrument doesn't have to be hard or inconvenient. You can just run out to the closest store near you and you can probably find some kind of instrument, such as a recorder or maybe even a harmonica. It doesn't have to be that hard, and it doesn't even have to be that expensive. But also, you could take lessons from a personal instructor, which would probably be more expensive depending on where you get the lessons done, but where you take the lessons. But also, you need to consider that if you take lessons from a personal instructor, you may be able to rent an instrument rather than buying one. So if you want to learn how to play a very expensive instrument, you could probably rent it, and that would save you some money. Also, you could buy an instrument and learn from books or online. So if you wanted to buy an instrument, you could buy any kind of instrument, just something that makes you focus and has you do something that is tactile along with playing notes. So you could buy anything from a harmonica or a recorder to a brass instrument such as a cornet or a French horn, or stringed instruments such as a guitar, violins, cellos, or you could even learn how to play the piano. So I just told you about the main issues that learning to play a musical instrument can solve. I began by alerting you to the issues that learning an instrument can solve. Then I told you how these issues affect your life as a college student. Finally, I told you how you can take control of your future by learning to play a musical instrument. So, as you can now see, you can be in charge of your own future.